That's
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
Okay, now what do I click?
What's up, everybody? I am Big Lovin. With me, as always, Don DellaSnooch and Dragon Buddy. Welcome to the Escape Pod, a place where friends gather to talk all things geek. This week, we're talking the first 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew. Clankety clank, bitches.
Clinkety clank, bitches.
Boom, boom. So, fuck yeah. So, we have not spoke at all. We haven't hit the chats. None of us know anything about our feelings of Skeleton Crew. So we will hit that eventually as we do on this show. But you know that since we've come back in the return, we have hit it a little old school. We're hitting the buttons again, doing the drops, talking about the sports, the movies, the video games, hot sheets, all that good shit. So, like I said, Skeleton Crew, we are going to talk about it. It is the background picture, but that happens later. So,
eventually.
Yeah, eventually, bro. And enjoy.
Do you want to dive right in? Because we got lots to talk about today.
Hit the button, dude. I know what you're excited
Buttons.
It's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Don DellaSnooch, Brady Lovin, and Dragon Buddy, here on the Escape Pod.
That's one of my favorite sound drops.
Get it, dude. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah,
you have a lot, bro. You can go. Because your college football season has been an asshole this season.
Yeah.
You've been a thorn in everyone's side, including your own.
It was a tough season to be a Michigan Wolverine. But we beat our rivals. Both of them. Both of them.
They gave you 20 points, and you were like,
Yeah. We beat the brakes off the Spartans, and then we turned around and we eked one out on OSU. We were 21-point dogs.
Yeah.
And we beat those bitches in the trenches.
Gangsta. It made
for fucking soft.
The memes are so great.
Oh my lord, dude. The memes are so they're gold.
Yeah,
they're fucking gold.
Yeah. There's some funny shit out there.
Fucking Ryan Day is soft himself. And then he fucking gave himself made himself a soft team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he dyed his beard with Sharpie.
What the fuck, dude? How are you going to dye your beard with his little baby hands?
Got these Whopper Junior hands.
And then come out talking about fuck Lou Holtz.
Yeah, no.
And then
what's going on here, bud?
And then
didn't work out, dude.
And then you can only put up 10 points against Michigan, and we gave you 7 of them.
And then Michigan puts up 13 with quarterbacks that can't throw the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Especially in the red zone.
Yep.
Right.
Like,
it's ridiculous.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we threw 2 picks. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Michigan threw 2 picks. One of them in the red zone.
Yeah.
Right.
So
crazy.
As I listen to Ohio State fans go, well, if we hadn't have missed those 2 field goals, we would have beat you by 3. No, because if you give it to the one side, you got to give it to the other side, and you're still down by 1.
Honestly, you guys should have been like Ohio should have beat Michigan by at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
The very least.
Yeah.
And they couldn't.
No.
It was just fucking sad, dude. It was fucking sad, dude.
And then amazingly enough, at the end of the game, all of them aren't tired from busting their ass all game and have a giant brawl.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine the kids that are there who just 4 years, all they know is losing, and on the other side, all the other kids knows are winning against Ohio? Because, like, that's the thing. When most of these kids aren't going to the pros, You know, there's a very small hand. So like for the rest of their lives, a lot of them are from Ohio. They're from Michigan. They're going to always go back.
Yeah.
Every fucking year that they watch that rivalry, they're always going to know I didn't win in it.
Right.
I never won.
Right.
Yep.
Ever.
Oh, the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Fucking
Isn't that
ridiculous,
something,
bro.
dude?
That's like as a sports fan, right? I am nowhere. I don't claim to be the Michigan. I am a college all over the place fan. I've never pretended to be the super Michigan fan. I always get lumped into the Michigan contingent. I am a Michigan fan. Nowhere like this guy.
Yeah.
Nowhere like this guy. But as a sports fan, not a good look.
Awesome. It was awesome to see Michigan hit.
No, it was awesome.
It was
but it's
terrible
not a good look for Ohio.
Right,
especially at the end, and then their coach to be like, "Well, we had players that wouldn't allow that." Dude, you can't have that kind of message out there. That it's okay what they did. It's a disgrace.
Yeah,
you guys got your pants beat off, and then you had a hissy fit. Come on.
Yeah,
right
now. So the last time Ohio beat Michigan at the Big House, they planted their flag in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it happens.
And then here's something I learned literally probably 30 minutes before this show is this fucking year in the Big House, Texas and Oregon have both beat Michigan and they have both planted a flag on the field. You heard nothing about it.
It's going.
You heard nothing about it.
The Carolinas just had a game where they were planting a flag and the other guy grabbed the flag, tossed the flag. It was yeah, it's one of those.
Go Team Montana for fucking Smirking Bear, dude. Ooh. He's rooting for Team Montana.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, dude.
Oh yeah,
I love it. Go Team Montana. We'll find some hats, bro, or a shirt. I don't know.
State of confusion.
Maybe they'll play each other. We don't know.
Oh yeah,
you never know.
So
that's a fucking t-shirt.
At the end of the day.
Now, we can switch here because Penn State comes out and beats the fucking brakes off of teams.
Yeah.
And then gets called out on like, why are you scoring a touchdown in the last few seconds of a game when you're all the way
that
up?
was fucking
and
ridiculous.
He's like, well,
I love his
our
response.
3s and 4s. You're still playing your 1s. You're trying to score. These boys get to play football.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I love this.
It's not my
this
fault.
Response.
Our 3s and 4s are beating your 1s. That's a huge problem. That's just straight up. Come on. This is football, dude. Especially when points matter for seeding, especially when beating the brakes off of teams matters for seeding. All of that stuff. If you don't like it, take it up with the NCAA on how they seed these teams.
Right.
So
I know that Brady isn't gonna love this, but I'm wanting to see the upset in the Big Ten championship. I would love to see Penn State beat Oregon, not because I don't like what Oregon's done. Like, dude, I fucking hope Oregon wins the Natty.
Right,
but
that'd be cool.
I think that Penn State is going to be such an underdog. That'll be fucking wild.
Right time.
Yeah. Look, if because I'm rooting for Oregon all the way this year, especially with the passing my grandparents. Like I'm so fucking into Oregon this year. I'm okay. I'll allow it. So I signed off on it. I don't know if you need any more signatures, but like,
no, it's fine. I'm just saying, like, from a pure football standpoint, watching the underdog team like Penn State go upset the most likely national champion in a game that at this point doesn't matter because Penn State's not playing in the playoffs.
No.
And Oregon's likely to win it all. So this game is just an exhibition match.
See, that's curiosity too. Are they going to play their 1s and 2s like Franklin was talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you have a lot more to lose by injuring whoever, I don't want to curse or put nothing on nobody.
They're 3 in the playoff rankings.
So
they're 3 in the playoff rankings.
Penn State is getting in.
They're spot number 3, I believe.
Really? Well,
they've been holding on the whole time.
Even then,
Arizona State first round.
It doesn't matter which one of them.
No, this is a good
That's
game.
why I'm curious.
Good game. Just a solid game. Like these two can go at
They're
it.
not going to show their hand.
No.
If they're both in the playoffs, they ain't showing shit.
Yeah.
They're just going to try to beat you with what they know they've done all year, and that's all the fuck I'm showing you.
You know, it doesn't have to be safe ball, but just play some ball out there and have a good game.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
LG said it too, DB. Your kid's going to that game. That's fucking dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, they're going to the Big Ten championship. She was like, intrusive thought. I bought a ticket.
Yeah.
Good.
I've been 3 times.
He went 3 times in a fucking row, bro.
Dude.
There ain't nothing like it, bro.
It's awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah. So, college, like I said, everybody knows. Well, those of you who are hanging around here, I am definitely going to Oregon with the passing of my grandparents this year. I felt the heavy heartness of it because everybody knows sports and family. They collide for me. There's a lot of moments that I can pull where a specific sporting thing happened. So I'm definitely on the Oregon train. I told my man here before they fucking played it down this season, I told him, I was like, it's gonna be a tough one this year for your boys. He's like, I know. He didn't want to. He knew it, but he's fuck. He had to admit it, but he was like, I know. I was like, it's gonna be like that, buddy. I was like, enjoy your natty. He's like, I am.
Enjoy the natty, and then take that rivalry game at the end and stuff Ohio to where they're out.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
But I think too, he's been doing a good job with it because he's got his football. It's been ups and downs, a lot more downs, but this super up this year. But he's also enjoyed going to the hockey games with Aaron, so watching the Michigan hockey. So like he's engrossing himself with that a lot of Michigan sporting. Yeah. So like there's a lot of good sport going on with him. So that's pretty fucking rock and roll. You can't fucking beat that. Yeah. So we'll scooch on over to the NFL. Let's
do it. NFL. Rolling. Come on, let's do NFL.
Let's do the NFL.
The Raiders played a fucking fantastical game against the fucking Chiefs.
Yes, they did.
Oh, God.
The Chiefs, they got fucking hoed by a fucking call.
Give the ball to Patrick Mahomes. Game over.
Yeah, but they got hoed. It should have been dead ball. They called. They reversed things that they shouldn't have been reversing. I got some
decline. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, I was so fucking pissed, bro. I was so fucking pissed, bro.
That's not what's supposed to happen.
No, but my only positive is just proving to Dragon Buddy how much better the Raiders are than the Giants this year for draft picks. And we're doing a great job. We're doing a great job.
Yeah.
So I'll pass the baton on to Dragon Buddy for his Giants.
Jaguars. They don't deserve that first
pick. Fuck the Jaguars, bro.
Yeah.
Take care of your vegetable garden. You worry about your own shit, all right?
I
shouldn't have said that. That's too much. I'm sorry.
Either way, 1 and 2. Numbers picks number 1 and 2. That's what
I want number 2, though. I want number 2.
You're going to get number 2.
You listen here, motherfucker. What's up, dude?
Whichever one of you guys takes number 1, you should probably pick Kenneth Grant.
No. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. Focus on your Lions. Don't concern yourself with top 5 picks, top 10 picks, top 15 picks over here, buddy.
I don't think I could trust the New York Giants with the fucking top 5 picks.
Speaking of top 5 picks, if you're in the top 5, maybe you want to pick Will Johnson.
Listen, why don't you Will Johnson these nuts? Because that ain't happening, friend.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Will's Johnson. I know some competition out there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Best safety in the draft, man. Pick that motherfucker.
I want to slap you. I just want to smack the fuck out of you. I wish I was in the studio for that.
No,
okay,
we can just fire the GM and get it.
Real quick.
Go.
Go. Brady, you got the first pick in the draft. Who you picking?
I want Shedeur Sanders. Don't blink at me. I'll punch you through the fucking computer right in the fucking nose.
Yeah.
What about you, DB?
That's a good pick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2025 pick.
Look, man, I'm not taking this fucking Cam Ward fuck, dude. Cam Ward is giving you one good season, and everybody's like, "Oh, don't forget the balls." It's like
Sanders, man.
No, dude. Shador
If
Sanders
you can
been in the
bring Sanders in, you have a potential to maybe leverage his dad back into some sort of role.
He won't go to the NFL. He won't go to the NFL.
You don't think so? Even if his kid
Nope.
No?
I think he says that his calling is working with the kids. You know,
well, he's doing great, man. I mean,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's very much a man who believes in his calling. So he said the NFL. At least at this juncture, it doesn't seem like that's the thing.
It was a Giants clean house. They got plenty of money to throw around.
Right. So. Oh yeah, Chris. I'm sorry, dude. Eagles is definitely sidebar cantina.
Hey, listen.
You might.
All I can say.
They're on my TikTok feed.
Saquon is killing it out there, like he should be. Yeah. Good for the kid. I hate the fact that our team was dumb enough to let him go.
Is he in the MVP conversation this year? Saquon?
He's got to be. His all-purpose yardage is crazy too, man.
And isn't he close to him and Derrick Henry are close? They're like on pace to, if not both of them,
because he broke records his first.
Yeah, but they're the single season rushing record that Eric Dickerson has. I think they're both on pace to. They could possibly both beat it if they keep going at the pace they are.
New rushing records. He's on pace to set them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like that's got to, and the way the Eagles are, you know, they're stacking some wins here. Like that's got to count for.
Yeah,
that's got to count for some MVP talk.
His career was 13-12 with us, 22.
Yeah,
and he's crazy. He's got like almost 1,500 yards and
fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, good stuff. Good for him.
But I've like I said, even when you've been around on the show long enough to where you were rooting for him when he was at Penn State.
Oh yeah,
and both me and even as much as Donald talk his shit, we both fans. Like we're both like this dude is a beast. Like
dude, we chose a running back right away. Like we plucked him and said, and to get rid of him was ridiculous. That was the dumbest decision ever. Especially when your owner's like, I will lose sleep if he goes to the Eagles. And we were like, we're going to let you go. You can even go to our rival. And the Eagles were like,
yeah. My only comparison that I have is losing Khalil Mack to the fucking Chargers. Gruden letting him go.
Yeah.
And then him going to the Chargers. I was just like, I hate you. I fucking hate you, dude. Fuck you. So, but so sports.
So the fucking top. Okay, so here's the top 10. You ready?
Go.
Right now. Travis Hunter from Colorado. Tetarara McMillan, wide receiver from Arizona. Mason Graham, defensive lineman from Michigan. Ashton Gentry, halfback from Boise State.
That dude's been gross this year.
Abdul Carter from Penn. Will Johnson from Michigan. Malaki Starks from Georgia. Will Campbell, LSU. Luther Borden from Mizzou.
Yep.
And Nick Gorton from A&M.
Dude, that Travis Hunter, he's already saying that like he's gonna play both sides of the ball in the NFL.
I love that.
That would be
I can't wait. I hope more players. I hope we get more of that.
So
I'm sorry, dude. Even I fucking hated the Cowboys, but when Deion Sanders played with them and they put him on both sides of the ball, I wanted to watch.
He was a superstar on both sides of the ball. He could make
a play. Dude. Like I fucking despise the Dallas Cowboys, but I secretly wanted to know what the fuck Deion Sanders was doing because he was playing both sides of the fucking ball. And you knew it wasn't just to line him up as a decoy. Like, no, he has the possibility of catching the ball and going yard, bro. Right. Just being gone.
He was one of those defensive backs where most of the time you're like, you're a defensive back because you have a rough time catching the ball. So you play a good defensive back to break up the pass.
Yep.
This guy was a good defensive back because he was good at catching the ball. So he would play the other side, and he was good at catching the ball.
He was a fucking ball hawk, bro. He was so quick, man.
Rough.
God. So, Brady, I'm going to give you a little bit of respite. All right?
Oh, okay.
I just looked it up. Shedeur Sanders is thought to go somewhere around 21st. So that gives you time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Honestly, it'll probably be Travis Hunter will either go to the Giants or the Raiders.
Yeah.
That's
I honestly feel it 1-2 for both of those teams. Honestly, I mean, Cam, you throw the Cam Ward thing in there just because everybody's talking. I just don't get caught up.
Top guy. They're saying.
I just don't. I'm not caught up in that. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
I just can't.
I don't get caught up in the 1 year yay thing.
Well, and also like, and it's not always true. But when you take like a quarterback or whatever that played in like the ACC or even one of the like Sun Belt or whatever,
right? Like
they might have kicked some ass, but you got to look at who they kicked ass against,
right?
You know, when you're sitting there going, well, this guy should be coming in starting for the Raiders. Is he gonna though?
Huh?
Because JJ won the Natty and they didn't even think he was gonna start for the Vikings.
Right. Yeah, but they also, I don't know. It is what it is, man. I pay more attention to the Raiders and our needs and the stuff I want. So, I mean, we're all entitled to our own thing.
Who's your quarterback?
Right now, it's fucking Aiden O'Connell.
Oh.
See, I think our quarterback, where I think we
you don't even know him yet. You watched him play in a Big Ten championship game. He played in Purdue versus Michigan, and he got fucking hurt in that game.
Oh shit!
So I'm just like, I don't know. Teach their own, dude. Everybody wants what they want for whatever reason. They like to have what they want. Like, I that's who I want. Who they'll get, I don't have a fucking clue, man. Realistically, who it is, what it is. I'll tell you this though, Tom Brady, they're handing him 90% control of the reins and stuff. He's very quarterback. That's what he wants. And he has a link to Shedeur because he trained with him.
Right? Yeah. Or and let's be honest, in the end, you could end up like Trevor Lawrence, like doing the, he's out cold.
Yeah.
So careful what you wish for. Coming into the NFL is a little brutal.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Even guys trying to target you and kill you.
But I also believe in the heart that I believe in the heart that Sanders has, based on one of the things too is like he has NIL money out the fucking face. And he's still going out there. He's still committed. He's still putting up numbers. He's not quitting. He's still doing the work. You know what I mean? So like I read that and take that for what it is.
No, I like that. I like that.
You know, so there are some guys like I always go back to the whole NFL when fucking Sean Alexander ran his dick to the dirt for the fucking Seattle Seahawks. He had a fucking stellar season. He got paid. He was on Madden, and you never fucking heard of him again.
Gone.
Yeah.
He fucking fell off. He made his money, collected his money, and he was fucking gone, dude.
Gone.
So like I look at something like that. Like when I see kids who come from that world where do you have to be you don't have to do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people give LeBron's kid shit. Like, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. Hey, Dad, I want to be a professional fucking gamer. Your dad can dump enough money in to make you a professional fucking gamer, and then you're going to be a professional gamer as long as your dad's relevant.
Right. Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
I just listened to a podcast earlier. Pablo Escobar's kid was like, I want to be an architect. Okay.
Right.
Gabe, he went to school to be an architect.
What do you need? Like, here's the money.
Yeah. Where'd you get this money? Don't worry about it. You're going to fucking
Don't worry
school.
about it. My dad is a Sanders.
Yeah. So, but I think that's it, man. Sports state of confusion. Hit the button, dude.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
So it's so good to have it back in my life. I just hear it once a week now. It's so good. I love movie time. I don't know if I have shit to talk about for movies, but I love movie time.
Well, fuck. What do I got for movies? I know
he's looking it up. He doesn't have anything off the dome.
So
come on, come with it off the dome, or don't fucking talk about it at all.
I watched Rebel Moon Part 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man,
you sorry too?
Dude, spectacle over substance, bro.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened or why it happened, but it looked pretty.
Looked neat. Whatever the fuck was going on. Looked pretty goddamn cool. Whatever the fuck.
I fucking stand on Star Wars saying, no, dude, this isn't good enough for Star Wars. And then he's like, well, fine, I'm going to go make it myself. And nobody fucking cared.
It's, you know what it felt like? And I know this is going to seem weird, but like when you were watching sitcoms like Friends or whatever, and they'd have an episode where the whole thing takes place in the apartment.
Right.
And you're sitting there thinking the whole episode, ain't these motherfuckers going to go do anything? But they just kind of sit in the apartment and have like flashbacks about shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Rebel Moon was. Like everything took place in this little village on a nobody gives a fuck planet. Occasionally there was a cool ship or two.
Right.
At the end,
that's the thing. It's missing all of the hangers that put you in with the Star Wars movies. So the resistance over here, the fight over there, and how it connects to those. It's missing all of that substance.
Yeah.
So there's no world that this is truly built on.
And it was clearly written for established characters.
Yeah.
Like the idea of this story did not really include how or who these people are and why the fuck you're supposed to give a shit about them. So as they're dying, I don't care.
Yeah, you're like, that sucks. It's a good guy, right? Yeah, good guy.
The big fight scene. The big fight scene in the end happens in a crashing like Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
So at some point this thing tilts straight down because it's crashing to the planet, right?
Right.
And then a 10-minute fight ensues. How long do you think it would take for a 1,000,000-ton spaceship to fall
dude,
to a
the
planet?
Gravity control was in the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was controlled descent.
It was still holding on to space.
What you gotta do?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick to interrupt your shitty movie. A movie that I want to see that quite a few people in the chat are talking about is The Wild Robot.
Oh, I saw it. It's fantastic.
Did you see that? I want to fucking dude. I'm jelly. I want to see that one, dude. And it looks like it needs to be seen in a theater.
Me and Aaron went and seen it the weekend it came out, and it made me fucking cry twice.
Yeah, dude. I've seen some of the previews, and I'm like, this is gonna make me bawl. Don't know if I want to watch this in front of the kids for the first time.
It will.
Not ready for that shit.
You will fucking cry.
Yeah, no, I know it's gonna happen, dude. When the little duckling looks at the robot, I'm like, nope.
Oh,
this is bullshit.
Oh.
This is gonna be bullshit. Fuck you,
gentle.
Bambi. I know, dude. But when it gave that look, I'm out. Fuck you.
Yeah, dude.
I can't have that.
So good.
Yeah. Chris is like, bro, you're gonna cry.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Fucking bro, you're gonna cry.
You're gonna cry like a biatch.
Dude, hey, Chris, you need to put that shit on a t-shirt. Have the Wild Robot movie poster. Chris Forsyth, bro, you're gonna cry.
Yeah.
That needs to be a fucking t-shirt. Bro, you're gonna cry.
Yeah, man.
All right, hold on. I gotta let the cat out of the room, bro. He's pretty upset.
You're supposed to let it out of the bag.
Right.
Do you want it out of the bag or the room? I know he's a smart ass.
Like, open the fucking door, motherfucker. I will cut a bitch.
Another little tidbit of shit for movies. Steven Spielberg said this weekend that Ready Player 2 is actually actively in development.
That's nice.
Yes.
Somebody said something about it, and I didn't look it up to see if there was any substance to it.
Yep. Back to the Oasis. We're going.
Nice, dude.
I can't wait to play
like
in the
that
actual Oasis.
That'd be wild.
Well, that's what you were saying. What's going on?
Well, then hit the button.
Oh yeah, let's go. Button.
Power up.
Yeah, dude. Look, man, I'm in a weird phase of my life. Spoken on the Crocs thing. I just recently started playing fucking Fortnite. Okay. I do the no build shit, and I'm having way more fucking fun than I actually should be. I don't care when I die because I don't feel like people are cheating like a bunch of assholes in a fucking stupid video game. But also, with all that being said, you can do so many other fucking things in this game. There's so many other games you can play within this game. There's a shit ton of games that you can play within this game, and it just got me thinking. I'm like, dude, Fortnite's going to be the first people to break into doing like an Oasis type thing. They already get copyrighted characters or trademark characters, and they're like, hey, come play in our world, and our friends will use your skin in all the other games we have in here that you can use to play.
Right.
But you know what? We'll just sell them for a little bit, and then we'll take them off the market, and maybe we'll bring them back for like a couple days, like every 3 years or some shit like that. Just weird shit. And they're like, what? That's wild, man. So they're going to have some weird inner value? Yeah, but you can't sell them. Like, they just do all this crazy shit, dude. And then now the more I've been playing Call of Duty, I'm like, bro, you guys rip off Fortnite like a motherfucker. Like, you steal so much shit. Like, Fortnite has all these great ideas, and you're like, let's do that.
Let's do that one.
That one. So, yeah, I'm in an odd place because, like I said, dude, I'm loving Crocs. I'm wearing a different kind of pair today, but like, I'm fucking Crocs Fortnite, dude. I tried to play Call of Duty the other day, DB.
Right.
And I just fucking died so fast so many times. I'm like, fuck this game, I'm out.
I haven't
I had to go. I couldn't do it. And then like today, when I was waiting, I just played the Lego Fortnite, and I'm building buildings and fucking collecting granite and wood and building buildings and shit with Legos, and I'm just having I shouldn't have this much fucking fun. It's like Minecraft with Legos. It's stupid, and I'm having a great time. Oh, dude, I'm waiting for
have
they release Crocs.
Season. I just haven't been able to play since I played some zombies today to kill time because I needed up my character in COD, but I haven't played much of anything lately. It's been silly.
I think Chris says he just fucks around at Fortnite, plays with his buddy's kid. He doesn't really go out of his way to play it. I'm kind of been that way with video games in general lately. Like, I'm just fucking around playing it to have fun. I've never been a huge objection-based person. I've always been either a sports game person or GTA.
Right.
Multiplayer GTA. I mean, I've played all the GTAs, so I never concurrently did all the missions. I beat one when I was deployed one year, but that's neither here nor there. Focus. Fortnite. Yeah, dude. So Fortnite's gonna be the first to break to become the Oasis. Fortnite is Oasis. This is the beginning of the Oasis that we're calling it Fortnite. In this universe, it's called Fortnite. It'll eventually be what you know as the Oasis.
I see.
I'm coming in. Wild. I'm gonna come into Fortnite, the Oasis, way late. Like,
no, I'm sure you are though, but that's fine, dude. You're still gonna have a great time when you get there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be a little upset because me and Dragon Buddy are gonna have a couple of skins. You're gonna be like, "Where'd you get that?" And be like, 23 years ago, Don. 23 fucking years ago.
Yeah. No, I get it for sure.
I did play
back when you weren't actually in a fucking pod.
Fractured Butthole. That was
nice.
I'm jealous. I wanted to play that one.
It's like playing in a South Park episode with this shit that goes on. It's fun.
Kind of like the Nintendo 64 one was.
Yeah. And then they had the stick, the last one, the stick of truth.
Stick of truth.
The stick of truth, and this is the fractured but whole. It's like playing in a giant South Park episode. It's great.
I love when South Park does that, just like Blink 182, the fractured butthole.
Yeah.
And then like Blink 182 is like, take off your pants and jacket. You're like, it's so good, dude. Like that brings me. I'm 42 years old, and I'm just
you're
keep making me smile, guys.
I was walking around trying to do cool stuff so that way people would follow me on the Coonstagram, and that way I would become an influencer and hero. I'm a little dude, and you can fart, and people are like, "Oh God," it's fun. It's so dumb.
I love it.
But yeah,
awesome.
I've been playing. I've still been playing a fuck ton of Stardew Valley, like an absurd amount. But I downloaded Civilization 6 on my tablet.
Oh yeah.
So I've been fucking playing Civ again. In another couple of months, like remember I told you guys, like a friend of Aaron's is working on Civ 7.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, I want to play Civ 6 again.
Right.
And I seen it. It was a free download. And then when I went to play it, it's like, if you want the whole game, $9.99.
Yeah, I got it. Otherwise, here's $10. Keep the penny.
Otherwise, it said it would let you play the first 100 turns. And anybody who's ever fucking played Civ, like the first 100 turns, nothing happens.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You build a settler and a fucking warrior and a scout, 100 turns.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I bought it because I already knew what I was getting.
Do it though. If you love it, do it. I did the same thing when Tony Hawk Pro Skater fucking remastered came out.
Yeah.
I know what the game is. Yeah. I beat it, blah blah blah. I still fucking bought it.
Yeah. You know that when Pro Skater was it they came out with that 1 and 2 remaster.
1 and 2, right.
That was so disappointing.
No, you know what? We weren't disappointed. We talked about it. It looked great. But it was the nostalgia that we loved. Doing all this shit again, we really didn't have an interest because you started doing it and you're like, oh, this is fucking hard. I'm not 13 or whatever age. I can't just devote to sit here and just, fuck yeah, I got skate. I got all SKATE. I did the 17 tricks. I got the whatever. Like
that used to be a whole day sometimes.
Yeah, dude. I remember me and my buddies, we would just pass the controller like all right, I knocked this out here.
Yeah.
Now you go. All right, you did that. You knocked out that challenge. Now I'd go.
Yeah.
And we just fucking pass the controller back and forth and do that.
I remember like this last time when I downloaded it, when you're at the school and you got to do the like
wall ride.
No,
in the very beginning on the right.
No, it's like the double kick flip across the gap at the school up the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on the right side. You got it. Yeah, because you go through the tunnel. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, I tried that so many times, and I'm like, dude, when I was fucking like 20 years old, I'd do this in my sleep. And at 35 or whatever the fuck I was, I'm like, it's hard.
Yeah, it was so. I know exactly the part you're talking about. It was second. It was riding a bike, dude.
Yeah.
I could fucking hit that gap, bloop, bloop, over into a manual, keep the fucking line going.
Now
double kickflip, you're like, I can't do this.
I used to be able to do in the school. I used to be able to do skate and wall ride the bells all in the same run.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm like, where's that fucking last bell? God damn it. And I haven't even found the T and where's the S? Fuck this game.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
I tell you this, dude. I love gaming. I'm gonna game till I physically can. Like, I hope because I'm surprised that we're here, so I can only imagine that gaming is gonna continue for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited, dude. Like, I can't wait to see where it goes because it's still evolving and all the fun that I've been having. The Oasis could really be something that we really see. We could be fucking in our 70s hanging out as young avatars of ourselves because we had enough images to put in a fucking thing to make it. Yeah, like let's go.
So my last thing I want to bring up about games, because it popped up like 4 different ways, including Jason Roscom brought it up. I think it was Jason Roscom. Maybe it was Nick. What the fuck happened to Star Wars Outlaws?
Oh, there was a post in the Sidebar Cantina. I know what you're talking about. Somebody asked. It was Somerville.
Yeah.
Chocolate Mark asked a question, I believe.
I saw it a couple other places, so it's in the zeitgeist. Like, what happened to this game? It came out, and nobody fucking cared.
Yeah.
Well, it took a while to come out. Was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out, and
it was supposed to be open world. It's more of a linear open world. It's not as open as it's supposed to be. I guess some of the mechanics were clunky. They're trying to push patches and stuff out to make it better, but I
just gave up, dude. When I stopped hearing about it,
when I saw the stuff about Eclipse, when that was coming out, and that's still supposedly in development, like they're still working on it. It hasn't been canceled, apparently. When I saw stuff about that, it was like, that's what I want to play. And then Outlaws, and it was like, oh, maybe that's the one. No, that's not the one. It's a tiny little world. It's kind of like it's smaller than Cal Kestis and the Jedi Survivor, and that's kind of like open worldish but linear. It's smaller than that.
Very small.
Yeah,
that game's compared to the scope that it pretends to have. That game is very small.
I think eventually, give it time, we're gonna see an open world Star Wars.
Yeah. I want
you would hope.
Call up Bethesda and fucking.
I lost their number, dude.
Use Starfield's fucking. You know what I mean? Like those places are huge.
Right.
I lost their number. They're
just reskin that piece of shit.
It's not happening. Thank you, OGs.
I really enjoy playing that game too, and I keep thinking about going back to it, but there's so much other shit to do.
I want Starfield as a Star Wars game so goddamn bad. Dude, just put every faction and shit we really know from all the things, and then just be like, this shit ain't canon, make it your own fucking canon, have fun. Yeah. And then let me go, dude. Let me jump from the Pike Syndicate to fucking being a bounty hunter to realizing I have force abilities, and then just let me live my life, dude.
Yep. If they can't come out with Star Wars, what's it, the Old Republic or whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever that.
Republic.
Yeah.
Knights. Well, that's what SWTOR was.
The SWTOR. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what that is. Is that open world?
Yeah. So
cutscenes are beautiful. Like
if you can make that game when they made that game, why can't you make one now?
Right. Knights of the Old Republic was another one, like for console. That was a fun game where you became Revan. Like you could go either way. You could, become the crazy Sith. You could go the Jedi way. And we're stuck in this kind of like box.
Yeah. What they made Outlaws, basically it's a smuggler's game.
Yeah. I eventually I'll give it a real go, but I played a little bit and it was just not what I was looking for.
If it's on sale for $19.99, I might swing it.
Right.
But I'll be damned. Video games are too expensive. I'll be damned. I'm gonna give you $75 to play a game I don't want to fucking play.
Well, it's not even. It's that I'm not excited, but it's the time. It's the time that I'm giving you to not wow me or not even be like, damn, this is some relaxing ass game. What's that one I was telling you about? And you told me, DB, you're like, yeah, I've actually had a lot of good time. It was like a 4x4 off road or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. But you off-road in trucks and you pick up.
The ice road trucker.
Yeah, they did like an ice road. Dude, that is. I would never have paid for that game, but I had it on Game Pass. I was like, I could cloud game it, and I was like, This is great.
Just driving
this
along.
Is great, dude. This is great. But like you said, man, sometimes if you spend that much money, it's like, oh, this sucks.
I don't know what the price point is, but tomorrow The Thing Remastered comes out. That was a fun game when it came out years ago, and it followed after the movie, like some special forces drop in, and it was clunky and kind of goofy, but it was kind of canon and it was fun, and they remade it and it's coming out tomorrow. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
I would like to.
Hell yeah.
I feel the same way about the new fucking Dragon Age game. Like, I wanted to play that so bad, and then the reviews hit, and even the critics are like, "Nah, dog."
Oh, my kid said it's fun. My kid said it's
for you.
Did she?
Yeah, she said she's been burning through it. My other kid, both of them actually have been playing. So.
Oh, good. Because normally when the fans and the critics are like, "Nah, fam."
Yeah, you kind of go.
Yeah, like I expect like one or the other to be like, "Oh, this is great."
Right.
I'm with Smirking Bear. He said he wants to play The Last of Us eventually. I do too. Since watching the show, I really want to play the game now.
Yeah. I finished both those games. They're fun.
Yeah, I've heard about like The Last of Us since it came out. Like I said, it just never was my style of game, but I really want to give it a fucking real honest try now, having watched the show.
Right.
So the problem with The Last of Us is it has that very like Grand Theft Auto-y.
Yeah, you didn't like the mechanics of it.
And you don't mind that, so you're gonna have a great time.
Right.
Because I had to get over it to get through it. And eventually, like I figured it out.
I'm just good at floating the camera and moving. You ask Dragon, buddy, like when we play Call of Duty and shit like that, like 90% of the time I drive the vehicles because I can do that really well.
Right.
Like I can throw the camera around to position me to see what I'm doing to move or whatever the thing, the helicopter or whatever. I'm pretty good at doing that, but it's just those games have outside of like a Call of Duty, like I'm not good at those.
Yeah, see now like Skyrim and Fallout and all those games, I can do all the camera shit and I understand the way the world works in a way.
Right.
But there's something about those fucking Grand Theft Auto games and even Red Dead Redemption and shit, like I just can't. Like I get it. I can fucking muscle through it.
Oh, Spencer's talking about that Baldur's Gate when it comes out in crossplay.
Yeah.
LG getting it. We've all talked about getting it when that happens.
Yeah,
once when that comes crossplay, we're getting that and playing that.
Yep. That's gonna be a group party for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
We could have escape pod campaigns.
Fuck yeah. That'd be an awesome good time.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got. You want to hit another button? That's all I got for games.
Yeah, I don't have anything for hot sheets. Do you?
No, but I have. It's not hot sheets. So I guess you don't have to hit the button. But I know Chris said he has a segue for gaming and everything. But the one thing I did want to just touch on for just a smidgen of a moment before we get into our main topic, and then Chris can give us a segue. Mobbed Up.
Yes.
I'm pretty much. I think I finished season 1 today.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm started season 2. It's fun. I like the other narrator from season 1. Maybe I'm used to him. And this kid he sounds like a kid who's doing season 2 sounds like a guy I watched for a completely different subject matter on TikTok. So I'm struggling with that.
He grows.
And I got to get past that.
Yeah.
So
you get past that. The story's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm working with it. It's just I enjoyed how the guy narrated the first one.
Yeah, and I think it's another guy the third season, right?
I didn't know there was a third season. I was listening to YouTube podcasts.
Oh no,
it only had 2 seasons.
Go back for season 3.
I'll go on Spotify.
Yeah, maybe Spotify.
I meant to go on Spotify because YouTube's weird on how they. If the name's different, it throws it like it's a different.
Season 3 is all about what's his face? The Teamster guy, Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, that was what I just listened to. It's 2.
Oh, is that season 2?
That's 2. Yeah.
Okay, so season 3 is mostly about the mob lawyer guy that becomes the mayor of Vegas.
Oh, all
Henry
right.
Reid?
No.
Harry
no,
Reid, I mean?
Harry Reid was a senator.
He was a senator. He became a senator.
That's
he was
right.
the gaming commish guy.
But I forget.
That's how I get them confused because they talk about their come ups to where they end. You're like, wait, he was all that. Okay.
Right.
So the guy that was the guy that kept representing these dudes in court eventually becomes the 3-time mayor of Las Vegas. And then his wife becomes the mayor and is currently the mayor now, I think.
Right.
Oh, I did have one thing I wanted to bring up about this, just talking, because I want to tell the audience to like continue listening to this. If we got you into it from when we covered part of season 1, like it's worth it. Like I finished, I'm really enjoying it. Oh my God, what was I gonna say? I drew a connection and now I brain farted it because I wanted to keep pushing people. Son of a bitch. Oh well, it's gone.
For being pushy.
Yeah, I have it, John. Yeah. Fuck are you, dude?
The other podcast I'm listening to now is Time Suck. I am fucking 45 episodes deep into Time Suck, man.
That's some great episodes in there.
You ever heard of that, Brady? So there's this stand-up comedian. What's his name? Jim Cummins or something?
Cummins, I think.
It's something Cummins. Dan Cummins.
Dan Cummins.
Good old Dan.
Motherfucking. But he does this show that's just like exploratory stuff. Like there's episodes about Charlie Manson. The one I just listened to was about Marilyn Monroe. And then
does
after
a good
that,
one with the Murdaugh murders, those lawyers. He does a lot of good stuff like that.
Really cool show. If you're bored looking for a new show to dive into, well, listen to Mob.
He's good for true crime. He's got some like supernaturally type episodes, like some weird,
Lizard Illuminati. Like he gets into it all.
There's some good stuff in there.
All
right. What's your segue, Chris?
No,
wrong.
Chris Forsyth in the chat
because he's got a great segue into Skeleton Crew from
Smegma
Gaming. Yeah. So if he wants to type in the chat, if he's still there, we'll fucking use it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
It was either Halo 1 or 2, that first level when the Covenant is coming through the tubes to your ship. Yes.
See, I didn't get into Halo. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, when the Covenant's coming up, they basically like dock by ramming. And
I'm a super big Xbox guy.
Yeah, it's so hard, dude.
Oh, huge.
But
huge. He's not combat.
That is a great segue because that's how it kind of fucking opens that shit up.
Yeah.
And that was cool as fuck.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking
that
pirates,
was one of the cooler, like just fucking shoved it into the side, like I'm coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I heard y'all was having a party.
It's very much the way a lot of pirates did, where they would fire those.
Just board it,
They'd fire those hooks.
Some grappling hooks and
pull the ship's close.
Planks and it's straight up in space. Though we shoot like these giant metal claws that are like,
right.
And then we have
there also
slinky,
tunnels,
the plastic covered slinky house that you had as a kid when you crawl through.
This is the best.
One of those. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking pirates.
Because we don't cover this shit, scene for scene. That's never what we do. Chris gave us a beautiful lead in, but this made me feel like a kid.
Oh yeah, it was very
1,000,000% did I feel like I was sitting down watching a television show or a movie from when I was a kid.
It had all those feels of like, there was like hints of Goonies. There was hints of Flight of the Navigator. There was hints.
Oh yeah, you got the Flight of the Navigator one too.
Yeah, dude, it's that Amblin Entertainment that it's just hitting on it. And dude, there's a fucking droid that's a fucking pirate, and his name is Smee. Like on the nose. I'm cool with SM33. I see what you did there.
I love it, dude. I love it when they do the on the nose shit with droid names.
That's just funny. It was just like
I'm a fan of on the nose droid names.
Yeah, I laughed.
I loved it. That opening scene with the pirates, though, that was so, it gave so much A New Hope when all the rebels are trying to fight off the boarding Imperial stormtroopers.
Yeah. Old boy's helmet, which we think we know who that is under the helmet, it very much gave what are they called? The not Zepho? The Zephyrs? The Zepho from Bad Batch most recently. His helmet looked like one of those.
Zepho is the planet.
What the fuck is the alien?
Oh, the Zepho. Yeah. Yes, they are.
It looked his helmet
hammerhead kind of thing.
Yeah, his helmet very much had that kind of a look. And it also was very similar to old girl from Rise of Skywalker. The bounty hunter that was friends with what's his name?
Right.
It had that weird oblong. Gave me a lot of different vibes, man.
And like the werewolf dude, is he a Bothan? He's because like the Bothans were kind of dogs.
Yeah, who is he?
Like he's a badass.
He's fucking cool because I always loved Wolfman.
I
wonder if you think those are silver bullets? You think he's rocking some silver bullets in a couple of those guns?
You never know.
That werewolf guy exists previously somewhere in canon.
Yeah, in the first A New Hope, he's at the bar.
No, there's a different. It's the same species, New Hope at the bar, but that guy has a previous like canon existence. I heard about it earlier in a show.
I'm intrigued.
But yeah, the leader, I forget what that captain's name is.
Shishchavanen is in the skeleton crew.
Neil can't be Max Rebo's illegitimate child.
Appeared in A New Hope.
I'm just telling you. LG.
He's a Shishchavanen. Shishchavanens showed up in A New Hope. They were the werewolf creatures seen in the cantina.
But yeah, Max Rebo can't be legitimate son, or Neil can't be Max Rebo's illegitimate son. They're different species.
Yeah, they're different species.
But you know what?
I wanted to happen. We all wanted it.
He's got the fucking comb over. It's fucking, he is on point, dude. Like he's your ride or die.
Did you guys get Data vibes from the girl with the visor?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
At one point when she jumped down, I'm like, better go follow the girl with the pinches of pow.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, oh shit, this is dope.
Gotcha. Yeah, right on. They're hitting them. They're hitting those. I don't care what you call them, nostalgia berries or what. So far, the story's kind of cool. All right. How'd you get out? This mysterious like place that's hidden behind a barrier that is what? Fucking communism? Like, what the hell's going on? What's the great work? Like, hey, you're 10 years old. Guess what you're gonna do for the rest of your life? Computer programmer, data supervisor. Like, what the kind of shit's going on in this little
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
these two have
run by droids.
This is the other thing I was gonna bring up to you guys. So these kids live in a world where if you're picked to do some kind of elite task, right, in school, you better fucking get the grades. You got to do, elite task or whatever. What happens to the rest of the kids?
Right.
You know what
they
I
all
mean?
get a task. Everybody gets a task.
Are they all
fed,
shipped off to the Empire?
You're eating the other kids. I don't.
No, dude. Yeah, somebody's doing data, but somebody's also got to take out the trash at McSpace Donald's, dude.
They got robots, bro. Robots
are doing
everything.
Bro, sometimes when you test, they're like, this guy's a fucking idiot. We just need him to take the trash out.
This is the open AI going wrong. The droids become sentient, and they're like, listen, bitches, who's going to go towards the great work. What's the great work? Just shut the fuck up and go to your job.
Shut the fuck up.
You are data entry. You are my son. You get to do nothing. They gave you an award. You haven't been to fucking school. They gave you an award. So obviously this place is fixed. So
that's what I'm saying. Like I want to watch it again, but I didn't see a single human being that I can recall not doing some, not of some importance.
Right. Other than the supervisor.
Hey, we'll get there, dude. It's only 2 fucking episodes. Calm down. We'll get there.
No, I just feel like that's the environment they're setting up. I think they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird.
Good.
I think there's supposed to be an air of there's something sinister about this place.
Absolutely. Because when they get out of the barrier, they're like, what's that? And they're like, planets?
Right.
No, I think it's stars.
Yeah.
They've never seen stars before, because if you looked up into the night sky, it was the red lights of the barrier around the
They don't
planet.
even know what the fuck they're supposed to look like.
Well, listen, you're 10 years old. Did you study? Why? Because tomorrow we tell you what you're going to do for the rest of your life.
Right. So
wait, I didn't study. Okay, now, first of all, how did you not know this was coming? And 2, he was just playing with toys.
Like,
he gets to become an analyst. Like
they're
his old
talking
man.
about.
Well, you brought up the toys. Smirking Bear brought up the toys.
Yeah.
You playing with Star Wars said so relatable. But you know the thing that I thought was one of the cooler things, and it's like it's the technology isn't caught up to ours, but weirdly it looked cooler than ours. When he's on his little data iPad thing and he's pushing the button to flip through the images of the Jedi, it's like 3-dimensional because the camera view is panning over and he's still on the image, but as it's panning over, if you're looking at the images, they become 3-dimensional.
Right.
You start seeing a dimension to them in the shot. I want an iPad like that. Is that the iPad 20? What the fuck is that, dude? That was cool.
Right.
That was cool.
And this is years later. So, like, instead of Grandpa with the VR headset in the holiday special, we got the little kid playing with it on his like super tablet with the circus.
Yeah.
Right. And
it's true.
Which was cool.
In a world where that's the technology, why does he have a desktop as Etch-a-Sketch that makes a rudimentary Jedi picture?
First thing I said, he's got an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, like why not?
They all have
like
Etch-a-Sketch. They go to get their tests done, and they're like, "What are you going to do for the rest of your life? Here's an Etch-a-Sketch. Draw something."
Right.
And he's like, "How do you draw an analyst?"
Right. Yeah. Like,
and then what's even fucked up is the kid's drawing a Jedi jerking off, dude. That's awful. It's just going back and forth. You're like, stop it.
Right.
You don't want that forceful.
And just a little jump again. Obviously, when modders get a hold of speeders and they put all of those things on it, it makes them slower. Yes. Because those kids had some fast little mopeds.
Yeah, they did. Them bitches were moving.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got excessive cameos. Urkel's a fucking pirate.
Hype on that. Hype on that.
I was like, is that fucking Jamal White?
Yep. That was the same thing.
Jaleel White.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Yep. Fucking Urkel's a pirate.
Motherfucker.
He did it.
And for a show that is Jude Law is I would argue he is probably one of the, if not biggest star that Star Wars has let lead, right? I would call they've marketed this thus far as he's the lead with these kids, right?
Right.
Like he's kind of corralling the kids, but he's gonna be our point man. He's gonna run this shit for us, and the kids are gonna be there too.
He's our next Ewan McGregor that we're using.
Yeah, right.
He's that kind of caliber character. Where
we're 2 episodes in. We're 2 episodes in. We all kind of suspect he's the space pirate in the beginning when they get on the boat or on the ship, and he's got that helmet. And then you see him at the end of episode 2. That's it, dude.
That's it. And
you don't see him for shit for 2 fucking episodes.
Jedi powers?
Yeah.
Are they Jedi powers? I got the key to come
He's using the Force.
There's some sort of trickery happening here.
Yeah.
You think it's trickery?
I don't know. But it comes off as like too good.
I don't think it's trickery. I think he has some sort of knowledge of the Force.
Oh,
he heard the right things for the treasure that he really knows about, and he's like, I can kind of do this Force fucking thing, and I'm gonna play off this kid.
I'm not getting former Jedi vibes. Like that's not it.
Because there wasn't enough pirates to kill a Jedi.
I really think Force use is there, but there's some trickery because I don't see him. He's a pirate.
Yeah, I think there's a long distance between I can move something with the Force and I'm a fucking Jedi.
Right. Johnny Depp shows up as fucking Hondo, and it's all over. Like
that would be the greatest.
Take my money. I need all.
He's still. That would be the greatest. He shows up talking like fucking he does from Pirates of the Caribbean, but he's like, but
I've got a jar of blue milk.
I'm a Hondo Naka, but I'm not. You're like, God damn it. God damn you, Johnny Depp.
You know that fuck.
Yeah, dude, fuck indeed.
I've never enjoyed Hondo.
I love him.
And I know, and so I know he's going to show up in this because it absolutely makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. If you don't have him just fly by on screen and go.
Yeah. Even when I was in Disney and Hondo is in the Rise of the Resistance ride.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's something about that character that I'm like, all right.
I love it, dude. I'm so happy for you.
It's him. That's why
I'm so happy for you.
The sound of his voice, his character motivations, 99.9% of the time. He's just
he's that guy over there eating Scrapple.
I always have kind of pictured him as like he's the smuggler who's always got a little snoot of space cocaine all the time. Just before he comes on screen, he does a little snoot of space cocaine. Just a little spice, and he's good.
Bumps.
And then he's ready to rock, and he's selling you everything Hondo
kids just think he's energetic and fun, you know.
But we know he's on the spice.
He's clearly a character that was devised to entertain children.
Absolutely, because he came from a kid's cartoon show.
Yeah, I get it. Kids' cartoon show, and I think that's the only part that I don't care for. It's very much the same feeling I get with like Jar Jar and other characters like that.
I disagree with Chris Forsyth. He said it makes no sense for him to have the Falcon and be on Batuu. You were there with the Falcon for the right reasons. The Force doesn't make mistakes. Continue, Snooch. Sorry, go.
Yeah, there was fucking Falcon was on Batuu. I mean,
and he needed to have it, and so you had it, and it makes sense, dude.
Yeah, I was here for it.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, he's fine. There's just something about him that grates me. If he pops up in this show, which he most likely is, I'll be fine. I'm just
Can I ask
like,
you though,
why?
would you rather him show up right with an established character that you know you've seen him in a few things, so it makes sense that he would show up, use this guy, the kids who've watched him and have grown up, now they're adults, it's going to pay off for them especially, right?
Right.
Or do you just create your own fucking new pirate character for his role, which we don't even know if he's for sure in, right? Yeah. This is all fucking speculation.
I would use fucking Hondo because there's going to be people that think it's the best thing ever.
Right.
There's only a few people like me.
But do you believe in that?
Do I believe in that? Like, if
do you believe that that's the right decision?
Yes.
Given. Okay, cool. All right. I'll shut up. Thank you.
If I was a Disney executive, 100%, that's the choice I make.
Okay, cool. I just prefer to think that that's because people have gotten upset that they've created these new characters, right? Well, you ran away from the legacy characters. Well, one could make an argument that these are quote unquote legacy characters from a different age of Star Wars.
Of the fall of the Empire. The Republic's trying to get a hold of everything. This is a good time to do whatever the fuck you want to do because it's wide open. It's wide open.
Let me reframe that and affirm the same idea. Let's say there was a role that required artifact collector of some sort, I would 100% bring back Maz Kanata for that. You know what I mean? Because she's already out there.
I think you bring in Dr. Aphra. You bring in Dr. Aphra for a situation like that. She's established in the comics that she's been in comic book runs, fucking around with a Luke Skywalker, a Darth Vader, trying to capture Han Solo when he was in Carbonite. Like,
yeah, but nobody saw her in the cinematic universe that's going to identify with Dr. Aphra. You're talking about a way smaller market. If you needed a junk dealer that's been in the cinematic universe, you go for Maz.
But I wouldn't consider her a junk dealer. But I hear where you're going. I'm with you.
That's what she did. That's what the whole basement of the bar was. That was all artifacts. That's what her purpose is. The bar's a front. She's an artifact collector and dealer.
Right.
That's why she's got interesting thing. That's why she's got Luke's fucking lightsaber in the basement.
His hands.
I thought that was a story for. I thought that was a story for another time.
She's got his hand.
Well, I mean, it is, but the stories. At one point, they discussed that they were going to make either a cartoon or a comic book run of her going out and finding all these things.
I just didn't. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
You're so aggressive right now. You're yelling at me in the audience.
So I'm just saying that's exactly why. If I was the executive making these decisions, I'd be like, well, fuck, when we got Hondo right here. There's a whole generation of people that like this character.
Exactly.
Even though I personally hate it.
Right. I just thought it was. I thought
you know what
would be a good.
We're enjoying this. The age demographic for this is where it's at. Like, this is the next generation's kind of thing. That's where people are like have a problem through the ages. Like even with the prequels, that it's that next age groups ride on Star Wars. It's the next age groups ride on Star Wars, and this is so far. This is a fun ride coming into it. Like interesting. This is weird. We know there's pirates in Star Wars. It's a thing. We know there's some crazy shit that goes on out there. Hyperspace lanes. They've covered these things in books and have cracked that open. So I'm in for the adventure, dude. Like, I love the fact that I was making Goonies references like to myself watching it. And, you know, even the Flight of the Navigator, when he's in the ship and he starts pushing the buttons, it was just like, yeah, do it.
I got a Back to the Future vibe when they roll up to the pirate base place, whatever it's called. I could just picture the fucking I Can Drive 55 song playing as the theme music as the fucking ship is just slowly skittering past all these other ships. I'm like, yo, this is not a safe fucking place.
No.
Yep. The way that they showed up into the pirate place too, and there's that big sweeping shot that's very
I love that.
It's very much the Hill Valley, you know, looking around the town, you know, the town square kind of vibe, right?
Dude, you got to look at that shot again of when the kids get off and they're walking and they pan all the people.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't want to get too, like, take time and go back and look at that. There's so much shit to see.
All of the stuff that we've been like, have been like highlights through shows that they've put out. Aliens. We are given all of the aliens.
Oh yeah. You got them all. They're
all
here.
There. They're here. And we're going to get names for all of them, and they're going to, how they weave in there. The fights so far, cool as shit. Having a droid that's a fucking pirate droid, that's cool as hell. I liked it immediately. Especially when he came and started kicking ass like a badass motherfucker. We're like, oh.
Did you notice that when he's walking around outside of the ship, he's dragging cords, right?
Yeah.
So that leads me to believe he is an old droid that has to be plugged in.
Yeah. Right.
And like can't just run on his own battery and like, you know, like he doesn't have a retractable cord. You don't tug it again. You don't tug it again and it shoots back in his ass. You know what I mean?
Right. But he very much is like this really capable warrior.
Hell yeah, he is.
Like the fact that he fucking blocked all them blaster bolts and then used the heat in the shield to burn old boy's fucking face.
That was awesome.
That was good.
I'm like, look at this. They're fucking doing it. It's very rare in Star Wars where I'm.
Yes, because it's a kind of a kid's show.
That. Yeah.
But we're getting real action and real, like, all those blaster bolts being deflected. Of course, the metal's hot as hell.
Well, I know somebody in the chat earlier mentioned one of them 3-eyed alien dudes in the very beginning getting one of his eyes shot out.
Yes.
And then you see getting like a cover put on him later in the show.
Yeah.
Like
he straight up lost an eyeball in a fight.
Got shot. Right. It was wild, bro.
And then you see him later where they're like, digging it.
That was good. You're like, this is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So
he was a Gran. Isaac's right. He's a Gran. That's what that race is with the 3 eyes. Grans.
Fucking cool.
Fun. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a kid's show. It's that tween teen vibe that you get from it, but the action is not shying away from real action. That we're getting what you would think would happen. Like they're pirates. We're not Disneyfying it all up with fake crap. People are getting killed.
Right. There's another movie, and I'm having trouble thinking about it. I know we talked about it on the show. The Explorers.
Yes.
It gives a lot of that.
It does.
There's a lot of that.
Those movies, dude. Those late 80s, early 90s kids' adventures. Like it's hitting all of them. That Amblin Entertainment.
Yep.
Overall, it's got that feel. They were billing it as such, and so far it's hitting it.
Give me some space camp type moments too, man.
Right?
Like, you know what? Like, I'd like to see these kids in a situation where it feels like they're going to die.
Right.
I also love that these kids are just young enough to where they're not annoying with their actions.
Right.
You know what I mean? They like, honestly, a couple clicks the other direction, Neil could be an annoying ass character.
Yeah.
Right.
Our lead male character, he could be a little whiny. Just a few more hairs.
He gets close, but then we keep it in tolerable range.
Yep.
Alan
what's the kid in Goonies that the main character kid?
Mikey.
He's very much that Mikey character. He's very
he wants to go on an adventure.
Yeah.
He's all about the adventure. And meanwhile, Neil's like, what did you do, bro? We don't even know where we are. And they think our planet is a mythical place.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about, though, how like their lives are different, right? If Neil is the elephant kid, right?
Yeah, elephantitis. Yeah.
So elephantitis kid has a really great home life. He's got a great family.
Huge
time together.
Brothers, sisters.
Takes bubble baths. Life's all good, right?
In a
strawberry bubbles.
Yeah.
And what's the other boy's name? I can't remember.
Win.
Yeah,
Win.
Good Lord.
Win's got an absentee father that all he does is drop some change on the table and he's like, hey, you're on your own again, kid. Like,
and it ain't chump change, apparently.
No. It's original
gold
Republic
fucking
credits.
Republic credits, bro.
Republic credits,
what?
Bro.
When credits used to mean something.
Yeah.
Right? Back when rap videos were rap videos, you know what I'm saying? You just fucking make it rain.
That when he gives one of them coins to that ferryman like, well, I don't have to work anymore. Bye.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got, dude. Like, I'm fucking done. I retired.
He's crazy.
He's out.
Motherfuckers gave me gold.
Yeah, I'm on the first ship out of here. I'm done, son.
Right?
So how much is this? How much are these credits worth out there? You know what I mean? Like, so that tells me too that the idea that there's some kind of treasure on that
it's like some doubloon, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is, you don't see these anymore, which is weird. Like this mythical place of Adatlan. I love the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? I really want to know what's going on this crazy
Me too.
communist planet.
Yeah. They're all socialists.
The great work.
The great work indeed.
It's
man.
Christmas time. Happy, happy, happy.
Happy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's definitely
cracked out monkey alien.
That's funny. Chris brings that up. So I guess that those cracked out monkey aliens were in the Christmas special.
Were they?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I heard somebody mention that same species had a prominent role in the Christmas special at some point.
And then one with the pink little fluffer thing, isn't that one from like the Captain EO Michael Jackson videos from Epcot back in the day? I know somebody draw the correlation.
The little fluffy flying.
Yeah, little fucking flying one.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it because they spent an awful lot of time with that thing.
And it was just a nice little Easter egg to just be like, hey, remember this when you were back in the day? Huh?
Yes,
little bitches.
It's nice.
Tika! So
I'm pretty fucking stoked. I think this show's going great.
Oh
places.
yeah, we're gonna continue to cover. It's a good time.
Right.
I'm enjoying it, dude. I'm enjoying it.
And that one girl is Geordie LaForge's like grandniece or something like that.
Yeah, she's got to be.
Yeah,
she's got to be.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
That's a shot way back to the old Star Trek Wars.
Hell yeah.
The old Star Trek Wars. That was a good time.
Yeah.
If she starts singing "Reading Rainbow" at some point, we'll know we fucking completed this.
Bro, all we gotta do is just take a look, bro, in a book.
It's
in
a book.
And
it's canon Rainbow.
It's what we need. It's what we need to save the Escapiverse.
She could do anything.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm tapping out.
I'm having fun with it. I'm gonna keep going, enjoying it. I'm not catching myself on the tubes of you paying attention to all the breakdowns and shit.
I didn't go on yet because I just watched it today finally.
All I've watched is this was in the background. Did you see this thing? Not if somebody's giving me their opinions, I'm not watching that stuff. All I'm going for is like the Easter egg shit in the background, like oh, this person had a badge that makes them an admiral. Like that's the only kind of shit I care about. I other than that,
I've listened to 4 or 5 opinion shows, including like Star Wars Mag and X-Ray Vision and a couple other shows, man. And people are kind of exactly where we're at. Everybody's just having a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
So
because it's fun. Yeah. I mean, if you had to go into this, I went into this with a bunch of hype because in the beginning they were like, hey, it's Goonies and Star Wars. That's how they build it from in the very beginning. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in. And I remember when episode 1 and went, it fucking is.
Yeah.
It is. Holy shit. Okay. So I was I wasn't surprised, but I was so happy about it because you're giving me what you were billing it as.
Hell yeah. He's looking at something.
Actually, I was getting something off the screen. I wanted to break out my new Star Wars bucket.
Oh, he got it. You're welcome.
Right?
I let him know about this. I'm the best kind of friend you could have.
Hell yeah, dude.
Look at this motherfucker.
The Commander Kree. That shit's dope as fuck, bro.
Very cool. I love
dope.
That motherfucker's dope.
Like boy band ass, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was super stoked. It's all fucking like green fatigue, like fucking Vietnam fucking paint. What's it? 42nd something or other.
Mm.
Yeah, what it? I don't even have the box in here. It's like it's 41st Airborne or something. It's fucking dope.
Very cool.
They just keep fucking making them.
That's all you need to just keep buying them, dude. I support it, bro.
There's some on the floor.
Keep going. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
We're gonna have to take down all your Funko Pops to put up my
other fucking. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Shut the fuck up.
So the ferryman is known as a teak and showed up in Ewoks: The Battle for Endor and Star Tours.
Yes.
They are basically teaks from legend. Teak and Yeep were Teeks from the Legends, who appeared in non-canon installments like Star Tours and the TV movie Ewoks Battle for Endor. Neat.
Yeah,
I like it.
Creepy little bastards.
Creepy little
Fuck yeah.
Oh
yeah. Hell
well,
yeah. Do it. Do it.
Anything else?
Man.
No, man.
Keep
I'm
watching.
When do they come out? Tuesdays?
Yeah.
I don't know. Tuesdays
I
or
think it's
Wednesdays.
Tuesdays,
I don't.
because
I
they
think they're
said
doing
the
Tuesdays.
3rd. So yeah, Tuesdays.
Let's go.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
fucking go. We'll be here for it. Maybe we'll do like every other episode. We'll cover 2 episodes or something like that. We'll figure it out. But next week we are covering Casino. That was what we were supposed to do. We didn't realize in all the hustle and bustle that this was coming out.
Yep.
So we audibled on Monday to make this call. But next week we're going to talk Casino. Probably talk a little bit more of Mobbed Up, because Mobbed Up has correlation to Casino. That's
now that I know this season 3, I'm going to Spotify. I'll bring season 3 up and listen to 3, because I love 2. Jimmy Hoffa stuff, cool stuff, man. I love that.
Go.
And I'm thinking the 18th, we'll do something Christmas themed.
Oh, in next show, dude, I should have a new tattoo.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
I got a tattoo appointment on Tuesday. So
nice, dude.
I'm fucking hyped.
Get some.
Yeah, dude.
Finally getting that Smurf on the turf tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
About time.
I'm gonna have her. Yeah, dude. Like she's climbing out of the weeds. It's gonna be awesome.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, the 25th is the show after that, so we won't have a show that day. It's Christmas Day.
No, hold on, Chris mates. We need to talk Penguin. We need to put that on the list, because I have heard from a million people that is fucking spectacular.
I watched the first 3 episodes and I stopped because I was waiting for LG.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Well, then let's put it on the list. We don't have to do it now, but let's put it out there and make a point to try to start watching it and really nail that down, because
maybe January 1st.
Somewhere in that time
somewhere
frame,
in the new year. Let's do it.
That'll be right after we burn through our vacation.
Right.
You think you can binge it during vacation?
I'm gonna try. I don't want to commit yet, dude, because the kids are gonna be off at that time. So, but let's keep it there. Shut up. Sorry, I'm a good parent. Go fuck off. Yeah.
Hey, Chris is wrong. Agatha all along, fucking good.
Yeah, I've heard that from more people than not. So I'm gonna have to.
I'm willing to allow the dissent. Like you can say it's not good, but it's fucking good.
Fair. I like it. It's a fair assessment.
You have the right to be wrong.
Good.
It's good.
All right, guys. You know what it is. May the force be with you. Go blue.
I am Groot.
Go Goats. I'm Goo.
Fuck Ohio State.
Billy Goats. Billy Goats.